The wind howled across the high desert like a dying thing as Mark drove his beat-up truck down the empty stretch of Highway 491 in northern Arizona. It was past midnight, and the stars overhead were sharp as broken glass. He'd been stupid to take the shortcut after the gig in Gallup. His band's van had broken down again, and he needed to get back to Flagstaff before his day job started. The radio crackled with static, then died completely. He told himself the stories were just tourist crap, skinwalkers. Yi Nal Lushi, witches who wore the skins of animals and worse things. People love scaring outsiders with that Navajo lore. Still, when he saw the first sign, a dead coyote splayed across the center line, its ribs picked clean but its eyes intact and glistening, he felt a twist in his gut. A few miles later, the truck's headlights caught something on the side of the road. A man, tall, thin, standing unnaturally still. He wore a denim jacket too big for his frame and a baseball cap pulled low. Mark slowed, figuring it was a breakdown or a drunk. The man raised a hand in greeting. Mark rolled the window down an inch. "You need help, man?" The stranger's voice was hoarse, like he'd been shouting for hours. "Just a ride. My truck died back a ways." He smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. They looked wrong, too reflective in the dashboard glow. Against his better judgment, Mark unlocked the door. The man climbed in, smelling of dust and something coppery. He kept his hands in his pockets. They drove in silence for a few minutes. Then the man spoke again. "You hear that?" Mark glanced at him. "Hear what?" "Scratching. Under the truck." Mark laughed nervously. "It's just the road." But then he heard it too. A faint, rhythmic scraping against the undercarriage, like claws dragging on metal. He sped up. The sound followed. The man started humming, a low, atonal tune that made Mark's skin crawl. It sounded like the wind, but inside the cab. "You from around here?" Mark asked, trying to break the tension. "Born here," the man said. His voice had changed, deeper with a wet click at the end of each word. "Lived in these hills a long time. Learned the old ways." Mark's hands tightened on the wheel. In the rearview mirror, he thought he saw the man's face shift for a second, jaw lengthening, teeth sharpening, before snapping back to normal. The headlights flickered. Up ahead, a shape loped across the road on all fours, then stood upright. It looked like a deer at first. Then it turned, and Mark saw the human torso, the arms too long, the face wearing the stretched hide of an antelope's head like a mask. Its eyes were human. The thing in the truck laughed, a wet, choking sound. "You should have kept driving, singer man." Mark slammed the gas. The truck fishtailed as the creature outside matched their speed, running alongside them now on two legs, its stolen skin flapping loosely. The passenger reached over with one hand, nails black and curving into talons, and gripped Mark's wrist. The skin on the passenger's face began to peel back, revealing something raw and hungry underneath. Mark swerved hard, smashing the passenger door into a roadside boulder. The creature howled as it was flung out, but not before its claws raked across Mark's chest